2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Pelicans taking on the Grizzlies. For the New Orleans Pelicans, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis, and he brought his family with him. He said, "We're out by ourselves, not too many people around, like back at home. My parents still cook. It's the same thing, just the house is bigger. Must be nice."
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, it's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. Brandon Ingram out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
From deep, Bane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Graham for 3. They get it again. Outside Hart. 4-3. The rebound by Melton. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. From 15 feet away. And it's Morant again missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Ingram. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, I like Ingram's shot selection. He's good at reading defenses and understanding when to shoot aside.
Here's Morant. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Nice touch right there. Ingram understands how to find holes in the defense like that.
Melton outside. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And looking at Devontae Graham, he came into the league late. He's shown he has no hesitation putting up shots.
Hart from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Farben is a playmaker. I mean, Ingram looking very unselfish with the crisp pass to the open teammate.
Pass to Jackson. Over Ingram. And no good, trying to use the glass. And you look at the shots Graham takes. 2/3 of them are from outside, Chris.
I mean, that's what he knows he brings to the table. He's a volume scorer from deep. Just hope he maintains a decent efficiency in shot selection. Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Morant with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here are the Pelicans now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Valanciunas, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the muscle helps Valanciunas on these physical takes. He's able to brush defenders aside.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Temples checked in for the Pelicans. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Morant driving to the basket. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 6.
It shows great imagination offensively. Morant has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Graham for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
High arcing shot. Got a piece of it.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defender's gonna think twice before trying to bounce you.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
They get it back. Pass to Temple. Outside Hart. Back to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for him.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he makes it.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Valanciunas. Adams grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the first. Here's Bane. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
So it'll be 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Morant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Graham. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Bane in at the 3 spot. Anderson gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Graham. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Graham's got 5 now. Here's Morant. Oh, great D that time from Graham.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Hart, pass to Valanciunas. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The drive by Morant. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas.
It's been fun watching. That's how you feel?
Oh, okay. Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Morant. He takes it in.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anderson with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. It's Hart on the wing. Give him 8 on the wing. Alexander Walker. Here's Valanciunas. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Bane. Deflected. Pass to Ingram. Over Anderson. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Bane. Valanciunas covering. Here's Conchar.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bane. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Hart. From deep three-point range. And the Pelicans get it back. The 3. Now Graham, pounded by Morant. Kept alive. Over to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Valanciunas. And at last, they get one to fall. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? He's got this positioning. He's determined to score.
Morant, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Clark comes in for Bane. Melton, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Great open look there. Anderson's got 7 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Ingram. Double team on Ingram. And here's Valanciunas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
For Memphis, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Melton misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hart can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Jones, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Valanciunas passes to Hayes. Now here's Valanciunas with 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Schmidt. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. I don't expect that to change in the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up. As my man say, hand down, man down.
That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Takes it inside. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, good D by Graham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Jackson. Graham for 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Melton. Here's Morant. Nice D from Valanciunas.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Back to Hart. Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Inside. Here's Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant. Fred, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Jackson can't get it to go.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got to hit this play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And he's able to get it back. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. 3-on-3. Here's Bane. Graham covering. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. From deep, Morant knocks down the long J. Morant's got 13.
You know, with how explosive Ja is from the bounce, opponents give him looks.
And see Webb, you look at Desmond Bane out of college, an NBA-ready physique right out of the gates.
And his game is NBA-ready as well. I mean, he's played significant minutes already. He's a reliable threat.
Pass to Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
First personal foul.
And he drops it first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anderson's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. New Orleans calls timeout.
Timeout for New Orleans.
Good on both. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Graham. Jones grabs the board.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 9 points in the game.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team and have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
New Orleans making some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Ingram comes in for Hayes. And Temple is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Outside Hart, beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. 54 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Ingram, a pass to Hart from the high post. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside, Anderson. Melton outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Melton. And here's Jackson, covered by Ingram. 5 on the clock. From deep, Melton sinks it from distance. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
I just love the ball movement.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Graham for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Graham's got 10.
And Graham hits a few of those. Good luck defending them.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Anderson with space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 11 points in the game.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans ahead, leading by 10. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Pelicans shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram with the ball. Clark covers. Back to Hart. Here's Alexander Walker. Graham on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
On the drive, Graham, he just get it around it and get it to a shot.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
It's Hart on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
Hits both from the stripe. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Anderson. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And finished off by Anderson. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas finds Graham. Alexander Walker. Good. And Graham with the setup. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Valanciunas against Clark. Valanciunas passes to Hart. Back to Valanciunas. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just like his pops, Jared Jackson Jr. can pour it in close to the hoop. You can't let him get the ball in that deep.
Graham for three. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham. The Pelicans making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Morant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Boy, Morant just shows you a little of everything. I mean, that time he stops on a dime, pops it in. Nothing you can do to defend that.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Lewis. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
When we know that Morant can make this shot, the defense has to defend him better next time.
And here's Hart from downtown. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. .105 left in the game.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pelicans.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound, right side Hart. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Lewis. Misses the three. From deep, Morant. And no good. From the elbow. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fearless move by Ingram right there. He goes right into the foul and still gets the shot up.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Ingram.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.